Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming. My name is Raynday, of course, and you know how I could tell a real fan? If they call me Rainy Day, okay? I saw a couple people at High-Res Studios at the HRX, you know, I love you, okay? We're covering Remix SERIS, as you can't imagine from the video. And they said, yo, what up, Rainy Day? Can you have that? You want this lemonade? And I said, no, you're probably trying to kill me, because everybody knows if you watch my videos, my name's Raynday, okay? It's not Rainy Day. I say it at the beginning of literally every video. So if you've watched one and you call me Rainy Day, you're probably trying to kill me. I mean, that's perfect logic. There's nothing silly about that at all, guys. Welcome back to the show, to the channel. Today we are covering some 1v1 SERIS, essentially the SERIS that if you want to do damage, if you want to double support, if you want to basically frag out, this is the build for you. Veil 5, Umbral, Gait 5, Ebon, Dynamo 3, and then a little bit of some shadow travel speed as well. And you guys will see how it looks. But let's talk about the build while we just fall in love with the effects of the remix skin. Now, if you want this skin, it's in the battle pass, like the Redux Strix that we saw. I do want to check out the Encore Strix as well. And this week is going to be great. I'm at home. I'm back where I was recording so many videos even before I worked for High-Res. It's just kind of nostalgic being back for the holidays. Hopefully you guys are having a good one. But let me know in the comment section below what you're looking towards seeing. I'm going to cover the final Battle Pass skin, most likely tomorrow or the next day, which is the Geno skin, as we get a nice early kill there. Now, why is this build so good? Why is this 1v1 SERIS as we get a couple of heals here? Well, the Maeve, she can't push it, but look at my health, 2250. Now, I want you to pay attention to my health. It is at 2250 at the max. I'm at 900 right now, obviously getting the heal. And look at that, 2250 just went to 2426. Get the heal back on the Leon as well, and the Andrew tries to push us, but it's 66% for them, and we still have not gotten on the point, but a beautiful soft reset, which is a dynamic that in Paladins you need to get really good at, and we'll talk about it right now. Actually, it's when you lose slightly of the fight, you need maybe have what someone goes down, they have a lot of pressure, instead of trying to go into it and get everyone killed, you all fall back, you start to drop, you cede space, make them overextend, and then you have a chance to go ahead and be successful yourself. Now look at that, we find the kill on the Raves, who was trying to get back to us on the May, but we have done a good job of shutting him down. And you see my health now, 2601. So Soul Collector allows you to hit these basically orbs from SERIS. That is her damage kit, her left mouse button. And then when you activate them, when you crush them, when you rend soul, that's what the ability is called, your Q, you actually gain health for every time you do it, up to a maximum of 15. The stacks are right there, as I think my dad just yelled in the background somewhere. So I hope, Dad, I hope you're okay when I'm finished with this video. 2646, and this will continue to grow up. I believe you'll reach about 3,000 HP, which is a whole 1,000 more, and it's a huge deal because not only does Rend Soul increase your health, you get health back. Rend Soul, basically, for the amount of soul orbs that you detonate, you heal, and that's 15% of your max health. So it gets even more effective with this ability and this talent. So the reason this is a sleeper talent is because a lot of people do not run this. Mortal Reach, you look at even Void Abides, that's the cluster heal. Mortal Reach is the long heal and the extended heal, 3,000 HPS essentially versus the, or 3,000 per heal instead of the 2,000, which is important if you want to mix up your loadout cards. And as we continue to just do a great soft reset, it's good to remember that SERIS doesn't necessarily have this traditional type of 1v1 mentality, but when you have the heal, when you have the shadow travel, when you have the speed from Ebon, from Umbral Gait 5, it allows you to move, it allows you to box. When you have the extra health from Soul Collector, it allows you to be tankier than everyone else, and your DPS, albeit not as punchy, is super consistent. So you can run into the back line. In fact, you can shadow travel right there for big moments, or get into the back line with the extra movement speed in this build, and just run, just terrorize all of these backline damage dealers. It's really fun to pop up out of nowhere, throw a nice convergence and see what you can get there. That's a 3-time in space. It actually hits me, but thank God I have an extra 500 health. If I didn't, I would be dead to that, and that's the other thing with Soul Collector as well. Goes into the midnight, but I've got my shadow travel, and I'm going to use it now. They don't know where I'm at. I'm invulnerable. I wanted to push, but I didn't want to give them an idea that I was there. And we do have the convergence. Let's throw it. Let's see what can happen. Oh, mamma mia. There he goes again. I got a double kill. Everybody is dead, and that is how I like it. When my convergence kills 1, I'm happy. When my convergence kills 2, I'm ecstatic. When it kills 3, well, I'm the best SERIS in the world. I mean, it's obvious, right? No, I'm kidding. Really, don't play SERIS that much, but this is working well. And part of the dynamics that you may not notice here And a lot of my Smite fans, they say, you know, I really love Smite. I can't get into Paladins, but there's a lot of similarities in the way team fights work. Learning how to fall back, learning how to identify threats, learning how to save your ultimates to turn the tide of a fight after other abilities have been used. That's part of the interesting mechanics here. You could play SERIS and have so many different fights each game because of the dynamics not only you're using, but you're playing around. Again, Dark Whisper, a really important card, but Veil 5 is something that you could probably come down a point on if you want to add a little bit more movement speed in your shadow travel. Revenant's good because, remember, you're scaling off of your base health, so if you have higher base health, you get more value out of your soul orbs. You probably get above 3,000 if you add another point in that. I've seen a lot of SERISs do that. But I got to give credit to where this build has come from. If you're just seeing it for the first time, this is a strictly like console style build that I saw be very successful in console, and this is something that one of our boys, you know, really does very, very well. And I want to just give a shout out to that scene because they do have some great innovation at times. Here's the flank. Here's what you can do. You go into the background. There's really not a lot of risk, right? You go up there. I've got 2,900 health. I'm gonna get my max heal back there. I kill him for an extra 400 burst, and now I am fine. If I get in trouble, what do? You guys will see. I just shadow travel. I can get out. Here's the Androxus. He's on me. There's the Death and Taxes Leon, and guess what? I'm out. See you later. That's it. I should be easy peasy back to base and no problem. And that is the beauty of this. So when you have a duo support, which we've seen in the console meta for sure, we've seen 3 tanks, 2 supports in the other than the traditional damage flank, you know, maybe a front line or 2 damage, and then of course that support. It allows you to be flexible with your types of builds, and supports naturally, especially since the last nerf, have very good mechanics at fighting back. It's one of the things that in a video I want to do maybe later this week in comparing Paladins and Overwatch a year later, talking about what they've got going on over this next little year as I just run away. I'm just out. I just need to be out. That's all I need right here. Looks like we got, what the? Who did that? How did this Leon, what? I was, the second I got out, okay, we just got to give her that one. I'm sure she's going to watch that one if she can and just be like, how in the world did I get a kill? I don't know, but I'm happy about it. But yeah, I mean, supports and Paladins notoriously are extremely fun to play. They can battle with the best of them, and that's one of the things that makes builds like this that take advantage of the natural strengths of supports doing decent damage, having decent escape tools, having really good ultimates, and obviously having decent health pools. Those were recently nerfed, but not too recent, so they're still decent. Can really make you a threat in the back line, and you just outmath people, right? It's like 200, 200, 200, 200, 200, and you're like, okay, I can only take this so long. Then you get a heal, so you heal full health back to 3,000. Then you shadow travel, so you can reset the fight if things get bad and they can't chase you. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got a convergence here. We see the Leon. I got to get some payback, baby. Oh, and payment is due. I am collecting, and I hope the check is in the mail, my friend, or it's in my hand. Tadal finds a couple of kills off that one, but it's so far so good. The skin, as you guys can see, this is the shadow travel effects. Let me know what your thoughts are on that, because I'm absolutely loving it here. But 60 seconds remaining. We've got to push this through. I want to keep doing well, and that wall almost killed me. And I do have the clutch heal, so I'm going to get back to 2,000 health. But a support like SERIS operating with 3,000 health, my guys. This is something you do not want to mess with, especially a little Maeve right there. We find it, and I wanted to go shadow travel. I need to get the heal off now, but I'm getting healed by the Grok. Beautiful placement of the totem. The stun could have done wonders for them, but they do not have the damage follow-up. The King Kevin and Egg Bagger have been bagging their eggs and claiming the kingdom. That is for sure. We don't have a convergence yet. I would love to try to finish it off on that, but just the pressure, the damage, and the cleave too. That's the thing about this. When you can be in the backline, when you can be a nuisance, it's hard for people to kill you quickly. They can't do it in one try. And then you can just provide so much effective damage onto the battlefield. The double kill comes through at the very end. Can we find the triple kill to make this build, make this video unanimously the best SERIS video to ever be made in the history of Paladins? Yes, we can. There it is. That's what you guys deserve. I'm trying to do it for you. I'm trying to do it for the family, okay? And you guys are my family. All right, I love you guys again. I did say be patient for some giveaways, and I want to start something a little bit today, most likely, maybe tomorrow. If you don't see it, I'm going to be posting a Gleam link. Make sure to check it out on my Twitter. Make sure to check it out on the YouTube as well. I probably will be starting it tomorrow. Not today. Actually, no, not Thanksgiving. So probably like on the Friday. Check around the Friday this weekend. As well on the Friday, guys, stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping some form of merchandise on Friday. I want you guys to support it. I want you guys to do it. The thing about this merchandise specifically is it's going to start a trend of merchandise that I'm making that's really affordable, that's really gamer oriented, that stands for the positive things we stand for in the community. And that my big thing gives back. Every purchase is going to give back to really important causes to me. So when you're purchasing something, you're not only getting something that you can wear, that's effective, that's affordable, but that you're also know you're doing good in the world and you're supporting the like there's literally, it's win, 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 win. That's the type of business stuff that I want to get into. That's the type of merchandise that I want to make, so you feel good when you wear it, not just because you look good, but you feel good after what you did. You know your money went somewhere that was valuable. So make sure to stay tuned for Friday. That's Black Friday as well. So hopefully if you grab it that day, it'll be going for a little while, but if you grab it that day, obviously there'll be a big discount, I'm sure, like probably 10-20% or something like that. So make sure to stay tuned for that, guys. I will have it on the YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. But this was the build. Hopefully you all enjoyed it. As always, never give up, never stop gaming, and I'll see you all next time.